Welcome to the Scene in Southport podcast. Today, I'm very excited. We are joined with Cleanthis from Fragrance and Glamour. Cleanthis, so intrigued about your business and the story behind it. You always come up on my Instagram, and it's honestly so intriguing about what you do. Talk to me a little bit about how you started Fragrance and Glamour.
All right. Everything started when I was young. Thank you so much, by the way. When I was 20, 22. I was very curious about fragrances, how they do work, what's happening, and why they're very expensive. And I did my course, I did everything, I learned everything about fragrances. And then I found out that the companies, they overcharge fragrances, and I was looking how can we make fragrances that they're going to smell the same, and we're going to find a way to have the price down. And I found out that perfume oil makes everything. So it's very common, and people, they know that this is the level of eau de toilette, eau de parfum, and extrait de parfum, so the main three levels of strength. But we don't actually know how much perfume oil is inside this three main levels.
I was going to ask you about perfume oil because you do talk about this on your Instagram. So why is perfume oil, why is the higher the content more important?
So when, let's say we're going to go through the very, very bottom line, like the very weak ones, which is 5% perfume oil, which is actually the eau de cologne level. These are 5% perfume oil. The rest is the alcohol. So 95%. Perfumes made by perfume oil and alcohol. So 5%, when it's 5% perfume oil, then 95% is the alcohol. This is going to last for half an hour.
Right,
It makes sense. It's less oil. Then we go to the next level with the eau de toilette level. It's a 10% perfume oil. So 90% is the actual alcohol. So this is a little bit stronger. This is going to go to up to an hour. These are the eau de toilette level. And then we're going to the eau de parfum, which is nearly the whole market. So it's 20% perfume oil, and obviously it's 80% alcohol. This is going to last 3.5 hours. Most of them for the good perfumes. And then we've got the extract de parfum level. That's what we do, which is 30% perfume oil. So 70 is the alcohol. This level of strength, it's going to stay on you 10 plus hours.
Wow.
And projects as well. It's not only the longevity, it's the projection as well. So I passed by a bar, and there's so many ladies in. When you enter the room, someone at the corner is going to smell you like 5-6 meters away, because it projects.
Wow. Okay.
So that's the difference between these levels.
Wow, it's fascinating. So you hand make, you make in-house all your own perfumes.
Yes, what we do.
Yeah, tell me about this.
We've got the recipes.
Yeah.
I've got the recipes. And when we started, I had to make everything by my own. Now, because we're growing, we need a team. I can't do everything by own. But I hold the recipes, and then we cooperated with a big factory, and we give in the recipes, and they making everything for us. But I control the whole process.
So you know exactly what's going in.
Yeah. For example, when we start a perfume, you have first of all to start with the ingredients. The ingredients, actually, it's, let's say we're going to make a simple, easy peasy perfume. It's going to be a bergamot, for example, a rose, a jasmine, and a sandalwood.
Okay.
So you just use these four. Actually, these are perfume oils. And then you drops, and then you smell. And if you like it, you keep going. If you don't like it, you add more or less. That's how it was. And the final, every single perfume takes from 65 to 120 tests. Every single test takes 1.5 hours. It takes a long time.
Wow.
So the final 10 tests, you working on them, and that's the final test. That's your final recipe. You hold that forever, so you follow this recipe.
Wow. I mean,
forever.
It's an art form, isn't it? I mean,
it takes time.
Yeah,
it takes time.
Yeah,
it takes time to find a specific recipe, especially when you want to match something. When you smell something and it's not yours, and you want to match exactly the same scent. Yes, it takes time. Yeah.
And how many scents then? How many different scents then do you offer?
Now we've got online about 100 online. Yeah,
Gosh.
Same nearly in our retail shop in Lord Street. Yeah.
And I was going to ask you as well. So how do you recommend someone pick a perfume?
Right, yeah.
You know, do people come in and say, I don't like a very strong sort of floral? Like, talk to me about the different scents.
It depends. When you see a customer, first of all, when it's a man, you know, it's easy story. So the man, they like something. I want 1, 2, 3. Yeah, they pick 5 minutes job. When it's a lady, You have to spend time.
Well,
Classic. That's how it works on fragrances. So, first of all, you have to check the age. So you guess. You check the clothes, the style, everything works. So you ask a few questions. What are you doing? Your job, your environment, and then you start offering like few fragrances. First of all, you have to give at least 4 group family fragrances.
Yeah.
I mean, like you have to start to give at least 1 citrusy and fresh, 1 oriental and floral, 1 classic floral, and then you give 1 offer woody, spicy, and then you watching the customer how he's gonna react, and then you asking which is the one you like the most. So 100% they're gonna tell you I like oriental floral, for example, or woody. So you pick this one, and then you follow the path of these group family fragrances, and you give in more to this path. So I'm not gonna give you oriental woody spicy. I'm gonna go to the oriental floral ones. So then we find 100% we're going to find something.
You narrow it down from there.
Yeah. That's how it works. And then, because customers are very skeptical, so they thinking the first question they ask is how long it's going to stay.
Yeah.
Especially new. I can feel it. She comes, she's very skeptical, and then she likes the smells. And then the question is, how long it's going to stay? That's the only question. New customers, not the regulars. The regulars, they know what they're doing.
Yeah.
So they come, they pick, they don't even want to smell. So they trust me. So they buy the next and the next. But the new customers are very skeptical. Oh, is it going to stay? What he's doing here? Only 25 pounds and like it's very expensive ones. And they because we do not know, we don't have the knowledge.
Yeah.
We don't know what's happening. That's the point. And I have to explain then the perfume oil concentration. Then, as long as they know the perfume oil concentration, how it works, then they understand.
They understand because you did say, so the higher the oil, the longer the perfume lasts.
Yes.
So your perfumes, if I was leaving the house at 8 o'clock in the morning, that scent is gonna be on me all throughout my working day. So about 10 hours, did you say?
Yeah.
I mean, wow, brilliant.
But when you open 8 years and you've got a physical store, you can't survive. I'm going to tell you, you can't survive with the eau de toilettes.
No.
I'll tell you why. Because if I'll give a lady a perfume which is not going to stay, okay, we're going to gather 25 pounds today, yeah? But this lady is going to go away and the perfume is not going to stay. When a perfume is not going to stay, she's not happy. Even if she likes the smell, she's going to tell that to her friend.
Yeah,
and that's how
true.
it goes. And then in 1 to 2 years, you're not going to do business.
Yeah, they're not going to come back.
Yeah, well, 100%. Yeah.
So I do want to talk about price.
Okay.
I know a lot of fashion houses bring out a perfume.
Yeah,
So, you know, I've Chanel, Gucci,
yeah,
or, you know, all the big, these big fashion houses.
Yeah.
And they do that because it's such a big moneymaker. So a lot of these fragrances prep up their fashion side of it.
Yeah.
They are charging over £100 a bottle, 120, 140. It's, I mean, that's just a given.
That's the market.
Yeah. So, but you're charging between
25. It's a 50 ml.
Yeah, wow. I mean, so
when a company
for a higher concentrated oil, a much longer lasting scent. You just told us you've got over 100 to choose from.
Yeah.
So someone will find a scent that they like.
100%. You know something? I've got ladies every single day. I've got from family recommendations, friends, every single day. There is no one customer. They visit me and they left without the perfume. And because the only thing for, you know, our goal is to take the perfume, any small, because I want you to go and spray that and then go with your friends. I know 100% you're going to get a compliment. Not after 2, after 6 hours. And that brings everything back. Yeah.
I mean, honestly, and before we started filming, I did say, look at our audience who don't know anything about perfume. I mean, I certainly didn't before chatting to you.
Oh, all right.
Or following your Instagram. Like, you do talk about this on your Instagram. But really, it's a no-brainer, isn't it? I mean, you're paying less money for a higher quality product.
I'm always telling, we live in a medieval time on fragrances. And what I do mean, when I say that first time, people, they don't understand it. It's obviously, if you go back in medieval time, people, they didn't know how to read. So only the kings and the queens, and even some kings, they didn't know how to read. So was the magicians there, they were making magic. Everyone believed. because we didn't have any magic. Go now outside and do magic. I'm going to go to my computer and I'm going to find a way. I'm going to, because I know, I've got the knowledge. I know what you're doing. So on fragrances now, we live in a medieval time. We don't know. When we buy fragrances and it's a £100, we don't know what to ask. Can you imagine now? We're going to teleport all of our knowledge to the whole globe market. I'm going to tell you how ladies and gentlemen, they're going to go and buy fragrances. They're going to smell, and the first question they're going to ask after the smell is, excuse me, how much perfume oil is inside this blend? The company has to give you an answer back. They have to tell you it's 16, 17, 19, or 20, or 22. Now, by you know the number automatically, you know automatically how long it's going to last. So, especially online, when you go to the retail shop, it's easy peasy because you can spray yourself. Spray yourself. Ladies, you can go away 5-6 hours. You can test it. Oh, that's strong. It's going to stay. It's there. So I'm going the day after, I'm going to buy. What about the online? You can't test the longevity. You can guess how it's going to smell because it says it's a bergamot, it's a rose, it's a sandalwood. But what about the longevity? Ask, excuse me, what's the perfume oil? So you know automatically how long it's going to last.
Which is what you want. That's the whole reason we've all, you talking about medieval times. Humans have always worn perfume for it to last. You know, I mean, we're not masking bad smells anymore like we were hundreds of years ago. But we do want an all-day, lovely smelling perfume.
Companies,
on us.
They're not going to give you the 30 because they want you back to the counter 3 times per year. So you keep spraying. So they're going to spend more. They're going to see you 3 times. So they're making money. Plus, you're going to buy something for your partner. Plus, you're going to buy something as a present. So they're making 4 or 5 times money. If they make 30, they're going to give you a full satisfaction. But they're not making money. So they're going to see you after 12 to 14 months back. That's the whole game.
Well, Cleanthis, I mean, this honestly is it's absolutely fascinating. It really is. And I think when you see companies charging huge amounts of money, it you know, and then you've got people who are passionate and knowledgeable like you, who are, you know, charging a fair price for a good quality product. How can people buy from you? Where can people find you?
So we sell online. So our online shop is fragranceandglamour.com, and they can find us on in Lord Street, Southport. So we've got our shop. We open 6 days per week. Mondays we close. If it's bank holidays, Mondays we close the day after. We open bank holidays. So we've got the retail shop. We can actually have an experience.
People can come in, meet your team, and smell.
Ask anything you want about fragrances and which is your favorite, the one that you had like 20 years ago. We've got so many. So many.
That's a good point actually, because a lot retire fragrances, don't they?
Discontinue.
So if you're longing for a scent, you can come in, speak to you, and you help them find it. I'm sure that they told you what it was.
Oh yeah,
you can narrow it down a bit.
We've got customers. They ask me about a fragrance that is 30 years ago, and they discontinue. And I know the ingredients. We found the ingredients, and we recommended one with the same ingredients, like 90%. They were extremely happy. So of
course. And like, to be honest, a scent evokes memories. A scent is so important. I mean, you'd always remember the smell of a grandparent, or what your mum or your dad used to wear. It does put you in a place of time, and
if we go deeper, fragrances are only about memories. There is nothing else there. It's the memory game, but this is a very deep analysis where it
brings out your emotions. It does.
Memories.
I just want to ask you as well, how should we be storing perfume? I mean, where's the best place to store it? I'm assuming not on a windowsill in direct sunlight.
Fragrances, they don't like sun. And like warm environment, like 45 to 55 degrees and more. But they hate the sun. So if you got a perfume with a clear bottle, so do not leave this perfume under the sun not for an hour. Like if you leave it like 6-7 hours under the sun, we start having a little bit of problem with the perfume. The perfume is going to be okay, but you can start having a problem and issue.
Keep your bottles away from your windows.
From windows, from windows. But if it's like a room temperature,
it's all good, and it should last a lifetime.
Of course. If you start using the perfume, it takes like 3.5, 4 years and then it's getting slowly down.
Yeah.
If you never open the perfume, that's no problem.
Yeah, really?
Yeah,
Wow. Cleanthis, where can people contact you? Where can they find you?
So you can follow our website,
Yeah.
www.fragranceandglamour.com, or you can find us on Law Street,
Yeah.
Southport.
And you're also on Instagram, and you are very
Instagram, TikTok as well, social media,
And you're very,
well.
very educational.
Facebook. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Brilliant.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Cleanthis.
You're very welcome, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you.